besties, sorry for the video. Welcome back to my channel, the place where books get hauled, hyped, and then mercilessly neglected for the months on end. Today we're doing a wrap-up, where I'm finally going to talk about the books I've read but never actually gone into detail about. You know the ones. They made a brief cameos in my other videos like, "Hi, I exist," and then immediately showed off screen like a background character in my own reading life. Well, guess what? The spotlight is yours now. Sweet forgotten little stories. Let's unpack the chaos, the disappointment, the joy, the trauma. Because I've got opinions and I'm no longer scared to share them. Let's go! And the first goes Silver Nitrate by Silvia Moreno-Garcia. Okay, I had high hopes for this one, like what we were supposed to get here. Cursed Unfinished horror movie, paranormal chaos, haunted film reels. Yes, please, give me more of that. But in reality, my main emotion was boredom, like just vibes and dialogue. For the first 100 pages, nothing happened except the main characters mumbling her life story, like we're stuck in a sad podcast episode no one asked for. Then the spooky stuff did start showing up, but guess what? It was not that spooky. Like, it tried to be creepy, but ended up feeling like a Halloween decoration from the discount bin. Which is sad. And don't even get me started on the romance plot. It's there. It exists, technically. But honestly, it felt like someone glued it with a glue stick and then immediately regretted it. I'm usually the one complaining about overly sweet love stories. But in this case, better give me the sugar. Better give me the cliché, anything but this awkward and bizarre energy. To be fair, there were some cool little tidbits about film production sprinkled in, and I'm always here for learning strange niche facts. So this part gets a small polite clap from me. My final verdict for this book is 2 out of 5 ghostly VHS tapes. It's here, but I don't know why it's here. I also read the second volume of Heartstopper, and surprise, surprise, it was kind, wholesome, soft, sweet, tender, and loving enough to make your heart feel like it was given a hot chocolate and wrapped in a blanket. Actually, as usual, honestly, I don't even know what else to say about these comics. I'm always forget to say that it is a comics. It's adorable, it's healing. It's a book equivalent of someone patting your head and telling that everything's gonna be okay. I already bought the rest of the series because obviously I plan on being emotionally comforted for the foreseeable future. Okay, next is All Fours by Miranda July. And oh boy, where do I even begin with this book? Okay, here's the thing. I actually really liked the idea of this book. A 45-year-old woman reevaluating her life, her relationship with aging, sex, her identity, all good stuff. All words explored in fiction. But why must it be explored like that? What can I say? For me, it felt like the first half of the book, the main character acts like a hormonal teenager trapped in the body of an adult woman. I get it. Love and lust can hit you like a truck, even in midlife. But her internal monologue felt like it came straight out of 14-year-old journal written at 2 AM during a sugar crash. Which is a drawback to me. And listen, I can get behind little weirdness, little chaos, but when she straight up lies to her family, dishes her life, hides out in a hotel for weeks doing nothing. Girls, what? I guess it's just rich people problems. and I cannot understand it. Like, I'm not one of them. I have no other explanation. And then there is this romance where she's supposedly head over heels for this younger guy. And the moment he tries to open up to her emotionally by dancing, which is very, very important to him, she's like, ew, cringe, stop it. I don't want to witness this man's feelings. Let's just have sex instead. Madam, are you okay? Are you truly think you are in love with him? And don't even get me started on the weird and gross moments that come out of nowhere. Like, I'm not squeamish, I've read some funky stuff, okay? But when you describe the washing your dog's butthole in extreme details just to show familial intimacy, I started to question both the meaning of literature and my life choices. But to be honest, I genuinely think that this book and its author and I just exist in two different planets of human experience. Like, totally different planets of human experience. The themes, solid, valid, good. The execution, questionable. Final verdict, 1 golden shower out of 5 retarded hookups. And don't ask me about this. Nothing. And no, I don't want to revisit it. Never again. Okay, next book is Red, White and Royal Blue by Cassie McQuiston. And this one's been sitting on my TBR throne for ages. And I finally grabbed it with my little grubby hands. If you somehow missed the hype, this book is a romance between the first son of the United States and the literal Prince of England. It claims to be an enemies to lovers story, but let's be honest, Alex was into Henry from page 1, and vice versa. He was just delusional. But you know what, I actually liked it more this way. I'm a simple girl. If a character is emotionally spiraling, while clearly being in love, I mean, the romance is way too sweet in this book, like cavity-inducing levels of love. And the younger me would probably roll her eyes and scream something like, this is too unrealistic. Where is the trauma? Where is the pain? But current me just wants a blanket, a cup of tea and a love story where everyone is nice to each other and everything turns out okay. Is that too much to ask? No. No, it's not. There's also a decent chunk of a political plot and behind-the-scene campaign drama, which, to be fair, a little bit bored me, especially in the beginning. I didn't sign up for the best win, but make it gay. But okay, it actually gets better once the campaign progresses. So that was okay after the first half of the book. Overall thought, the writing is fun, the humor lands. Some lines actually even made me snort. It's like drinking a sugary latte with a shot of political commentary. Final verdict. 4 out of 5 aggressively wholesome royal smooches. Oh, the next book is an accidental gem, and I'm still so grateful to myself for picking this up. This is Abroad in Japan by Chris Broad. This small book. This book was written by a YouTuber who has a channel with the same name as the book, Abroad in Japan, and apparently he's huge. But me, never heard of him before reading this book. I was just minding my own business in the bookstore when I saw this beautiful, perfect cover, I read the blurb, and I just said, you are going home with me. And I was also just drunk at that moment, but that's irrelevant. So Chris is a Brit who moved to Japan through the JET program to teach English. When he landed, he was basically a baby, barely in his 20s, terrified of everything, and he didn't know a single word of Japanese. Absolute main character energy from the start. The book mostly focuses on his first few years there, adjusting to life in a small Japanese town, learning the language, surviving culture shock, teaching the children who were probably way cooler than him, and obviously building his now very huge YouTube channel. And let me tell you, this book is hilarious. Some of the situations he ends up to very bizarre and chaotic. But even when things got weird or mildly tragic, it's all written with this charming British deadpan that had me hooked. And yes, I did Google the chat program halfway through reading this. I thought I found my new life path, only to discover it's only for university graduates. That's a tragedy, that's a personal attack, no less. That said, the only very teeny downside for me that after those first few years, the story just speeds up, it becomes a bit jumpy. I get it. Once the YouTube channel takes off, a lot of his adventures are probably out there in a video form, so rehearsing everything once again didn't feel necessary, but still, I would have gladly devoured more weird encounters and strange facts. My final rating is 4.5 out of 5 suspiciously themed love hotels. If you know, you know. The next thing is Spy Family manga. And I finally did it. I cracked it open. To be honest, my boyfriend and I are currently very deep in our anime era. So for me, that felt like the natural next step. Like reading manga. What I can say, the best decision ever. The art here is gorgeous. Like, I want to frame some of these pages and hang them above my bed. The characters, certified cutie pootie. The humor, perfect. Had me giggled all the time. Every page. Perfect, wonderful, like it. Need more content like that. They did. A spy who is dangerously competent and emotionally unavailable. An assassin mom who is the deadliest cinnamon roll alive, and a telepath kid who knows everything and is simply so cute. And by the way, I have her here also. The execution is chaotic, heartwarming, very funny, and full of awkward situations when someone is being punched in the face while wearing the formal wear. I loved it, I'm obsessed, and I've already bought 2 more volumes. Please pray for my bank account. 5 out of 5 forged identities, hidden knives, and psychic children in distress. My huge recommendation. And when I said that I'm in my anime and manga phase, I was not kidding. To wrap this up, I've got 2 volumes of another manga. It's The Summer Hikaru Died. These precious pieces. So this one is a coming of age story about 2 boys, about those 2 boys actually, slowly realizing that they are in love. Sweet, right? Well, one of them is dead, and his body is now inhabited by a mysterious creature from beyond space and time. Still sweet, woo! The vibes here are deliciously creepy. Strange people, strange whispers, suspicious happenings. You know that feeling when you're halfway through the Stranger Things and now questioning every shadow in your room? Yeah, that, but with a little bit of Japanese touch. The art, a little bit strange, but still gorgeous in my opinion, unsettling and perfect for this particular vibe. I will absolutely be reading more, even if I need to occasionally put it down and stare blankly at the wall for some emotional processing. And the final rating for both of them is 4 questionable slime hand scenes out of 5. And that's it. That was the emotional roller coaster I strapped myself into this time. We laughed, we cringed, we questioned the structural integrity of fictional relationships, and hopefully had some fun. If you made it this far, first of all, congratulations, brave soul. Second of all, tell me in the comments which book or manga you are currently obsessed with, or just drop an emoji that captures your current emotional state. Mine is probably this or this, depending on caffeine levels. Don't forget to like, subscribe, summon a demon, sacrifice a bookmark, you know, the usual stuff we do here. Okay, bye everyone, I'm off to go pretend I'm not starting 5 more new books at once. See you!